It's Coco One Love. We're talking about our second exercise, the clean and the jerk. It's the second exercise in our strength series. So we're going to talk about the setup and the movement. So with the clean, what we're going to do is we're going to set up just like the deadlift. Initially deadlift the weight. We're going to come up to kind of a full standing position and then go from there. So the same rules apply. Feet right underneath our hips and shoelaces right underneath the bar. We're going to always prioritize our bracing sequence because we want to always prioritize spinal integrity. So glutes tight, rib cage down, abs tight. Now we can hinge back to the hips. We're going to grab the bar and we're going to have both palms facing down. Okay? Then lift the weight up. Then what we're going to do is we're going to initiate with a hip hinge. Now let me talk about that a little bit. So once we've deadlifted the weight up, it's a hip hinge, and then it's a very violent and explosive thrust forward, full extension of the hip, full extension of the knee, and that's followed by a shoulder shrug. Now once you have started to shrug the shoulders up, you'll see that the weight becomes weightless. Once the weight becomes weightless, we're dropping under the bar and then coming up to full extension. And the initial part of the movement, the arms are going to always stay straight. We come into that full extension, and then the arms only bend when we are actually dropping under the weight. The weight becomes weightless and we drop under the weight. Okay? Once we do that, we get into this top position in our front rack. We drop our elbows down just slightly. We're going to dip, keeping our spine nice and tall with a little bit of torque in our hips. Our knees are going to kind of flare out a little bit. And then we're going to drive. Let's get a quick dip and drive. Press the weight up. Okay? So let's show you this here in full motion. Bracing. Deadlifting, hip hinge, violent explosion or jump up, bring the elbows down, quick dip, drive. Okay? So full extension, weight becomes weightless, drop under the weight, stand up, quick dip, drive, okay? We're going to talk about all that hip torque stuff more in the future, especially when we start talking about squatting and whatnot. But for now, all you got to know is that you drive your knees slightly out and you jump up in the air. And then once you come up here, drive your knees out again, thrust up through the air, okay? So here we go. Deadlift it up, hinge back to the hips. Violent jump up. Again. Okay, that was the clean and jerk, Coco One Love. Do good. Like us, love us, share us. Peace out.